Okay, good morning everybody. We are going to study a new lesson called Cartesian product. Cartesian product. At first, what is the meaning of ordered pairs? In the ordered pairs A and B, A is called first projection or first coordinate, and B is called second projection, or second coordinate. Okay, for example, if A not equals B, then 6 and 3 not equals 3 and 6. The ordered pair is not a set, so the ordered pair A and B not equals the set A and B. A and A is ordered pair, while in the sets we don't write A and A because in sets repeating is not allowed, but we write it as set of A without repeating, as we said now. So in sets we cannot repeat the elements. There is an empty set for elements. We denoted it by the symbol phi, but there is not an empty ordered pair. Okay, the equality of two ordered pairs. If A and B equals x and y, then A equals x and B equals y. So first equals first and second equals second. For example, if A and B equals -2 and 5, then A, yes, equals -5, excellent, and B equals 5. So A equals -2 and B equals 5. Who can solve it with me? If x and 4 equals 6 and y, so x equals, yes, x equals 6 and y equals 4. So again, first equals first and second equals second. Another example. Example 3, find the value of x and y in each of the following. X power 2 minus 1 and 8 equals 48 and cube root of y. To solve first example, x power 2 minus 1 will equal 48 and cube root of y equals 8, and we solve it as equation. Let's solve it as we said now. X power 2 minus 1 equals 48. We will solve it as an equation. -1 will go to the right hand side, so x power 2 will equal 48 plus 1. 48 plus 1. So x power 2 equals 48. Now we want to get x, and here is power 2. So we will take square root for the two sides. So square root of 49 equals 7, and remember that we have to write positive or negative. So x equals positive or -7 because square root of 49 equals 7. Okay, and second, cube root of y equals 8. Cube root of y equals 8, and we want to cancel cube root, so 8 will be 8 power 3. 8 will be 8 power 3. 8 power 3 equals 512. So now x equals positive or -7 and y equals 512. Okay, another example. 32 and x plus y equals y power 5 and 2. Now y power 5 equals 32. First equals first. Y power 5 equals 32. We can get fifth root of 32, or you search for number. Power 5 equals 32. It will be 2. So now y equals 2. Okay, y equals 2. And x plus y equals 2. X plus y equals 2. by substituting by the value of y equals 2, x plus 2 equals 2, so x equals 2 minus 2 equals 0. So now x equals 0. Okay, the Cartesian products of two finite sets. If x equals 1 and 2, y equals 5, 7 and 8, then x times y, or x product y, we will take each element of x with each element of y. How come? So we will take 1 with 5, and 1 with 7, and 1 with 8, then 2 and 5, 2, 7, 2, 8. So the answer is 1, 5, 1, 7, and 1, 8. 2, 2, 5, 2, 7, and 2, 8. So when we multiply two sets by Cartesian product, we will take each element of x with each element of y. Okay, but I want you to know it's a big difference between x times y and y times x. Y times x, so we will take first projection from y. So y times x will be 5, 1. We start with the elements of y. 5, 1, 5, 2, then 7, 1, 7, 2, then 8, 1, and 8, 2. So you have to know that x times y not equals y times x. Okay. Remarks. The Cartesian product of the set x by itself, we denoted it by x times x, or x2, it will be x times x equals a and b, such that a belongs to x and b belongs to x. So if we want to get x times x, or x2, if x equals 1 and 2, so we will take 1 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, important remark, x times phi equals phi times x equals phi. So when you get the product of x times phi, the answer will be phi. Okay, representing the Cartesian product of two finite sets. If we want to represent the product of x and y by arrow diagram, first we will represent x in a rectangle and y in another rectangle, x 1 and 2, y 5, 7 and 8, and we will take each element of x with each element of y by arrows. 1 with 5, 1 with 7, 1 with 8, 2, 5, 2, 7, 2, 8. We use arrows as you see in this figure. Okay, graphical diagram or Cartesian diagram. First we will write x in a horizontal line and y in vertical line, and we will write the elements of x as 1 and 2, and y we will write 5, 7 and 8 as you see in this figure. Then we will put point at the intersection line with 1 and 5, then point 1 and 7, point at 1 and 8, and so on, 2, 5, 2, 7, 2, 8. Okay, y times x, if we want to represent it by arrow diagram, the same, but we will write y at left hand side. We will put y at first, then we will put x, then we will represent arrows going from y to x as you see in this figure. Okay, and the same by Cartesian diagram, but here we want to get y times x, so we will put at first y at horizontal line, then x at vertical line. Then we will take 5 and 1, 5, 2, 7, 1, 7, 2, 8, 1, and 8, 2. Okay, if we want to get x times x, you know that x times x equals 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. We can represent it by arrow diagram as this figure. We write x 2 times, or we write x twice, 1 2 and 1 2. Then we will represent by arrows going from x to x, or we can represent it as this figure. We put x as 1 and 2, and we will draw arrows 1 and 1. We will draw circle going from 1 to itself, and 2 and 2 we will put as circle, like circle going from 2 to 2, but 1 and 2 going like this, and 2 to 1 going like this, arrow like this. Okay. And if we want to represent x times x by Cartesian diagram, we will write x and x, then we will draw them as this figure. Okay. If x equals 2, 3 and 4 and y equals a and b. Yeah? Solve that with me, please. We want to get x times y. Yeah, excellent. So we will take each element of x with each element of y as 2a, 2b, then 3a, 3b, then 4a, 4b. Okay. The number of elements will be 6. Why? Because if you want to get the number of elements in x times y, we will multiply the number of elements of x times the number of elements of y. We have 3 elements, and here 2 elements. 3 times 2 equals 6 ordered pairs. So you have to know that if n of x equals 3 and n of y equals 2, so n of x times y equals 6. 3 times 2. N of x times y, that means number of elements in x and number of elements of y. Okay. If a and b belongs to x and y, then a belongs to x and b belongs to y. So that if 1 and 4 belongs to x and times y, so 1 belongs to x, yes, and 4 belongs to y. Okay, thank you, see you later.